Hi, my name is Wan Efra Arman bin Ali Rahman alias Wan Hirli. ID number 2023135055. Today I will be presenting about the differences and similarities between the characteristics of impressionistic music and expressionistic music of the 20th century. I'll start off by introducing impressionistic music. Impressionistic music is a genre that merged in the late 19th century and early 20th century, and impressionistic music aims to create a vivid and evocative atmosphere, color and mood. So for the composers of impressionistic music and their orchestrations are Claude Debussy with Reflets d'Olon and Maurice Ravel with Bolero, and Igor Stravinsky with Firebird. For Reflets d'Olon, it means reflections in the water in English. For this piece, it has an ever-flowing arpeggios, and it gives the impression of the fluidity of water. I'll show you right here. So for Maurice Ravel's Bolero, it has a rhythmic drive that gives the impressions of like dance-like movements, and is often used for and famously used for ballet dancing. So for Igor Stravinsky's Firebird, it is somewhat like Maurice Ravel's Bolero piece. It has a rhythmic drive that gives the impression of dancing, but specifically ballet dancing. To expressionistic music. Expressionistic music was largely centered in Germany and Austria in 1905 to 1925, and expressionistic music has a more emotional feel towards the genre, and is often used with a technique called 12-tone technique that was invented by one of the famous expressionistic composers. For the composers and their orchestrations for expressionistic music, we have Arnold Schoenberg with A Survivor of Warsaw. We have Alban Berg with Wozzeck, Scene 5, Act 3, Scene 5. We have Anton Webern with 5-piece orchestra. So for Survivor of Warsaw, it is performed with a narrator and an orchestra piece, and I'll show you right here.
I cannot remember everything. I must have been unconscious most of the time. I remember only the grandiose moment when they all started to sing.
So for Alban Berg's Wozzeck Act 3 Scene 5, it shows expressionism in a way like when the boy is walking away with his horse, and the orchestra started getting smaller in a way to imitate the children's sounds. I'll show you right here. Anton Webern's 5-piece orchestra. It shows expression with the dissonance of notes, the emptiness, the emotional feel of a song. The differences between impressionistic music and expressionistic music is that impressionistic music focuses more on atmosphere, color, and imaginations, whereas expressionistic music aims to bring a more intense and emotions and subjective experiences. And another is that impressionistic music uses non-traditional Western scale, whereas expressionistic music embraces atonality and serialism. And the last one is that orchestrations in impressionistic music is more large, colorful, whereas expressionistic music uses unconventional techniques for emotional impact. In terms of similarities, both are innovations and a departure from previous traditional Western style music. Both have interest in atmosphere and color, and both influence other art forms. In conclusion, impressionistic music aims to bring more sensory impressions, while expressionistic music is characterized by emotional intensity with the use of the 12-tone technique.